here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get my geek on. 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 All right, check it out. So, functionally speaking, I like clothes that are functional. This towel comes in handy quite a lot. If we, okay. So, we can do blue, we can do the orange. Kind of, we'll see how, ooh, I like that. So, getting this towel to stay in such a way I'm able to, make sense. All right. That's one project. Get this to stay here. But then also be able to be functional at the same time for when we want to, just lay out and look at the clouds. Then we have our little mat so then all the bugs and stuff don't continue to crawl everywhere. I mean, they still like to crawl on the towel too, but to provide a little barrier, Anyway. And then project 2, we got this piece of wood. Starting to carve it. Then I would like to put the magnifying glass right in the center. That way, no matter where we are, we could always cook as long as the sun's out, you know what I'm saying? So for that, the wood was very hard. Overnight, we had to soak it to soften up this wood and make it easier to carve. So that was a trick that I, just intuitively picked up last night because I was like, working my way at it, as you can see. And I was like, dang, that's starting to get hard, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's some tough wood, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I sat and I was thinking, okay, it's wood. I went to carve it. How do I make it more carvable? So I soaked it in water overnight. So fun little tip for you if you are looking to do something like that. All right, project 3 is this guy right here. Boom. You see that? So I really like this shirt. I like what it represents. There's all the animals coming together on the front. It's a vintage Bronx Zoo shirt for my grandpa. And so the plan is I'm gonna sew it here, but then also I'm looking for a zipper that can go along the edge right there. So then, no matter what, wherever you are, you have your stuff. Like I like to carry around a journal because I get inspired randomly and want to take a little note. So this will keep it dry and this will keep it, protected from the elements. So yeah, that's the general idea. Goal is function, okay? Clothes with function. Functional, purposed clothes. On purpose, you know what I'm saying? On purpose. We did it on purpose. Alright. Yeah. So that's the idea. So this was my backpack. It another one has fallen apart because we do quite a lot of journeying. So yeah, this is what's happened. It came apart, but it is not done. We could repurpose. Okay. The backpack. So this was the idea because I liked this bag. It was quite a good companion. So yeah, and then pretty much we'll just like open up, we go, and then this will go like this. And then it'll be just, a regular shirt. One second, let me see if I can. So we got, it's gotta be very precise. So we got the shirt, boom. And then on the back, it'll have that. I'm looking for the placement, and it's gotta be also even, so then, it's not, I don't know, if like you feel closed, that kind of like sometimes like you know, just feels uncomfortable and you just yeah. So that's the idea. It's got to be perfectly balanced so then you could walk comfortably and not constantly feel it tugging at your back and stuff like that. And then I got another project over here. I'm working on my leather work. I had a box of leather scraps that I've been holding on to, and I was like, okay, we gotta clean them up. Now it's time to process them. And so yeah, oh yeah, this is another thing I was gonna try to pass. Like so. Boom. You know, so this one's gonna have that. Then this leg will have the towel. This one's for decoration. It's not necessarily functional. I just think it's cool. Okay. So yeah. So even the oatmeal box, you know, we could have tossed it out. Or it's a storage container for all of our leathers. And so we're gonna put together some stuff with this leather. We will see. And yeah. And that's where we're at today. Those are our projects that we are working on. Stay tuned to see the results.